Here is the welcome for the Trans-Tasman rivals, playing off for bronze, Birmingham 2022. New Zealand and Shu Collier. Agavi Black-Dixon, the captain, as the starting 7 for the Aussies. Once again, there is no Sambu Karevi in the Australian 12 for this match. Ben Breakspear from Wales is the referee.
Georgia, we just need the ball here, Mark.
Well, here's the challenge for the Aussies. They're looking for their first ever win over New Zealand at a Commonwealth Games. We're underway. Roach kicks off. Nwanganita Wasi got in the air. Dixon thought he was away, but the whistle goes. And it's going to be a put in for Australia. Yes, the All Black Sevens have dominated the Aussie Sevens at the Commonwealth Games over the years, but Australia ended a 20-year drought in the World Series in Cup finals this year, beating New Zealand in London just a couple of months ago, not too far from here. So they know what it takes. Here's the Nwanganita Wasi, flicks one out the back door, and it wasn't a good bounce, so it favours New Zealand. And now Dixon. He throws a wild pass on the inside, but it's picked up by Leroy Carter. The chase is on. Carter pins the ears back. And New Zealand, they strike early.
Well, there's no catching this man, the number 10, Leroy Carter, when he's in space. Just a bit of a wayward offload there from the captain, Sam Dixon, but cleaned up nicely from Carter to open up this bronze medal match. Australia, they had the possession. Need to treat the ball like gold, in good field position as well. So just handing that over that easy possession to New Zealand, and they'll make them pay early on.
The flag is up, so it is New Zealand up by 7-0. Agavi Black with the restart. Nwanganita Wasi. Hutchison fights his way free. He could be the go-to man wearing number 6, Henry Patterson. He scored a hat-trick in that cup final in London not so long ago. Limited opportunities at the Commonwealth Games, though. And all rolling an extra roll there by the Australians.
Oh, that's tough there. It looked like the New Zealand defender was off his feet, but Henry Hutchison just with that extra roll, not allowing New Zealand to go for the ball at the breakdown, found himself isolated. That's one key thing that Australia can't do against this dominant defensive side from New Zealand, is find themselves isolated at the breakdown.
Double round with Carter. Collier. The Aussies driving over at the breakdown, but it's going to come back for New Zealand. Collier into scrum half. And Shu, crossfield he goes, looking to link up, but it's not a great pass, and Hutchison puts the body on the line. Here's Patterson. Pops it over the top to Nwanganita Wasi. Well, he flirted with the touchline there. Taking some time to get up as well, Marky Mark. But it's New Zealand looking to spread them wide. And here's a great opportunity now with the turnover. It's a penalty for a high shot. And Malouf gives it to Roach on the 22. Gonzalez lays it back, penalty. Patterson. Josh Turner born in New Zealand, stepping against his old countryman and scoring the try. Nice hit back by the Aussies, but the kick to come to level it up at 7-all.
Yeah, great reply there from Josh Turner. The footwork on him. Such an elusive player. And this is what Australia need to do, play to their strengths, get the ball in the hands of the men with the footwork and just create a mismatch through the middle of the field. Josh Turner opens up the middle.
And Roach. Flag goes up, 7-all. Josh Turner, since settling in Australia and qualifying for his new country, scored 34 tries in 14 World Series events. Only the one at Birmingham 2022. But with 2 minutes remaining in the first half in the bronze medal playoff, it's even Stevens. Knocked on by New Zealand.
New Zealand were very clinical yesterday, unfortunately falling short in a nail-biting match against Fiji. But you can just see that there's some tired bodies out there. The fatigue really setting in on day 3. New Zealand come up with an error. Australia get the scrum feed.
Gonzalez. Tool. Roach for the corner. Gets up, goes again, and it goes forward, unfortunately, for Australia. So desperate defence by the men in black. So we'll have the scrum.
It was an exciting passage of play there. Dietrich Roach down the right edge. But the cover tackle was too good from New Zealand. Just using that sideline as an extra defender. Australia, we mentioned it before, they need to be careful not to get isolated. Dietrich Roach had no attack seal then, so looking for the place, pick up and go.
He's gone off in goal waters, yeah?
2-time bronze medalists at the Commonwealth Games, Australia. And they have some fans in the stands.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Can they go coast to coast? This is Webber having a run. And he is linking up with the flyer. Moses Leo, that's what they can do to you, the New Zealanders. They can go coast to coast. It was the veteran, Joe Webber, that set it up nicely. So they strike just before the break.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of this man, Moses Leo. Fresh legs off the bench, and what a way to make an immediate impact. Just that inside shoulder accountability there. Corey Toole tracking a little too far to the sideline, and Moses Leo holds that right shoulder accountable using some excellent footwork, and he'll have the last say going into halftime in this bronze medal match.
A very timely runaway try for Moses Leo as the New Zealand fans celebrate in the stands. There's the extra 2 from Rohi McGarvey Black. So half-time in the bronze medals match. The Trans-Tasman Derby. It is New Zealand 14, Australia 7. John Manenti, the coach, assisted by James Stannard, one of the great Rugby Sevens players for Australia over the years. Australia, one of just 9 teams to compete at every game since 1998. Clark Laidlaw hoping for gold, but his team at the moment had their noses in front as they search for bronze. Birmingham 2022. And the 2 gold medal matches to follow. Australia, Fiji in the women. Fiji, South Africa in the men. The Shay Clark fan club, the youngster, has delivered. The 19-year-old scoring a couple of tries off the bench.
We need to wait for the whistle. That's just a countdown for the TV. So we've got my whistle.
The future of the All Black Sevens looks good with the likes of Shay Clark coming through the ranks.
Okay.
Such an impressive youngster.
You have to stop. Okay. Time on.
Hutchison waits. Second half underway. Roach takes it, and then he's claimed by Collier. So Hutchison, Gonzalez, Maloof. Good defence, McGarvey Black. Penalty to Australia. They look to go wide. Toole look to offload off the deck, and there's Hutchison putting the body on the line again.
Unplayable going forward, scrum.
Unplayable, so Australia's going to get the put in.
Attacking team.
I like that from Hutchison, the vice-captain. Been around for some time. He was at the Rio Olympics, I recall, in 2016. So still doing it for the Aussie Sevens. Joe Webber's been around for a while as well.
Plenty of experience in this All Black Sevens team. Looks like down in back play there's an injury though. And it's Narohi McGarvey Black who's been instrumental in the success of the New Zealand outfit.
Coming back in, gents, okay? This is going to be centre.
Birmingham 2022.
All good, gents? All good?
Coventry Stadium, the home of the Wasp Rugby Club.
Crouch.
And we're counting down to the gold medal matches.
Set.
Gonzalez puts it in, takes it out, gives it to Turner, who scored the try in the first half. Good hands from Patterson. Maloof, Roach, Dietrich. Cut out sprint, Webber.
Advantage, side entry 3.
It's a penalty to New Zealand.
Okay, just relax, gents. Come away.
That's unfortunate for Australia in possession.
Side entry 3.
They do well to create some space by shifting coast to coast, but once again, at the breakdown, New Zealand are too strong, cannot get isolated. That is one key thing against such a dominant team in defence. You need to work in your threes, get that attack seal there and support your body weight at the breakdown.
Webber with the switch. Back to the right they go. McGarvey Black. Collier. It's a bit of a harbour bridge past that one. But it falls nicely for Leo. We saw him streak away on the first half, and he's going to run away again and score for the All Black Sevens. Moses Leo having a good time in the bronze medal playoff. 19-7 it is. New Zealand over Australia. Sometimes that loose ball can favour the team throwing the wobbly old pass. Throws the defence off altogether.
That's it, but it was a miscommunication in defence as well. And that's the difference. Both teams have had equal opportunity with ball in hand. Australia just not able to come up with the points and secure that possession. Moses Leo bags a double.
Yes, 2 tries in the bronze medal playoff so far for the youngster. So it is 21 points to 7. New Zealand, the only team to medal at every Commonwealth Games since 1998. And here's another loose ball swooped upon by New Zealand. It's Sione Molia taking plenty of stopping. Now they look to expose him in midfield. It's Collier, and Australia's discipline is poor again, giving away the penalty. Offside is the call. So they'll just slow things down and they might take the scrum. This is what we've been seeing all weekend, teams preferring to attack from the set piece rather than take the quick tap like we usually see.
Yeah, it just forces the 3 players in defence to go into the scrum. And you've got the half there, so there's 3 players outside with plenty of space to cover.
Maurice Longbottom is out there, the super sub. Hasn't seen a lot of minutes in 2022 at Birmingham. McGarvey Black puts it in and takes it out. And here we go with Carter showing and going and slotting it down. He knew where the chalk was. And so they're on a roll now.
New Zealand just proving how important it is to score points within their 22. Australia just letting them in easy there. Passive tackle from Josh Turner. You need to get your body in front in those ones with the try line just metres away. But Carter taking the line on with so much confidence. And that ill discipline letting New Zealand just extend that lead.
Narohi McGarvey Black. It won't come around for him, so the conversion unsuccessful. And with 2 minutes remaining, it's New Zealand in the box seat, 26 points to 7. And it's all about the restarts. And that was a good win from the kick-off. And here's the chase now from Aquila. Rokalisoa, and who wins the race? Oh, it's touch and go. Aquila is claiming it. We're going to have to check this one. He spotted the opportunity at the back.
OK, Ben, checking, try yes or no.
Who gets there first?
I think it's Nathan Lawson that may have saved this one for Australia.
Just let him do his job, lad. Just let him do his job.
We might need another angle. This one will tell. Desperate dive from Lawson, and yeah.
It could go either way, I think. Simultaneous.
Ben,
Okay, go ahead.
I have a decision. It's simultaneous grounding,
Okay.
so it's a 5-metre scrum attacking ball, OK?
Thank you.
Wow,
Let
no
me
try.
explain, lads.
Let off for Australia.
Let me explain.
That's as a result of some desperate defence from
So
Nathan
the TMO
Lawson,
rule,
fresh
we
off the
have
bench.
Simultaneous grounding. Therefore, it's not a 22 restart. It's going to be a 5-metre scrum attacking ball, okay? Just no try. Scrum 5 attacking ball.
But there's more pressure to come for the
TMO is
Aussies.
Simultaneous grounding. Just attacking scrum 5 metre out.
Rokalisoa. Great vision. Didn't come up with the 5 there, but they'll back themselves with another planned move here. The New Zealanders keeping that wonderful record alive. The only team to medal at every Commonwealth Games.
Bind. Set.
Well, they make a mess of that one. It's a long bottom. Looks to spark something. Patterson. Penalty to Australia. Through the hands, but the New Zealanders just drifting across. Here's Nawanga Nitawasi. Flicks it out to Lawson. Determined defence by the men in black, though. Turner with the switch. Nawanga Nitawasi. Bit of room to move. And there's Longbottom in support. Now it is Ben Maher. Limited opportunities at Birmingham 2022 for Maher, but they keep it alive. And now there's room out wide. Roach straightens over the 22, gives it to Patterson. He pins the ears back. He dives in, and that could be a sensational try for the Aussies.
What a finish there from Pato.
So we've got a grounding check and touch, yeah? Okay. Lace, try yes or no, please.
Okay, Ben, checking.
Such an
try, yes or
exciting
no.
passage of play. Look at that.
Oh, wow. There's one for the highlights reel. Birmingham 2022.
Have a decision. We may award the try.
So impressive, Henry Patterson. He's one of the 12 debutants here at the Commonwealth Games for Australia.
Scored a hat-trick in the London final on the World Series against New Zealand. He scored the winning try in extra time, golden point. But it's 26-12. A try has come too late for the Aussies, but they will try and finish with a bit of a flourish here, or will it be the New Zealanders? Leo gets it to Clark, and now they're going to finish the way they started. New Zealand, Caleb Tungatau. Or did he get it down?
Held up, and that's full time.
No, he's held up. Desperate defence by the Aussies. But it doesn't matter because New Zealand take away the bronze in the men's competition. Australia will have to settle for fourth once again. New Zealand medalist, bronze this time, Birmingham 2022. So full time, New Zealand 26, Australia 12.